So, let's
Greetings,
sail.
ladies and gentlemen, people and programs. My name is Al, the Retroactive Android, and today we're playing the Bazaar. We're going to be playing some Vanessa and showing how you do it. Now, if we're going to do this as a tutorial, I'm not going to try to rely on getting lucky on stuff, so we're going to take the safe start, which is extra gold, extra income. We're going to go ahead and go Curio off the bat. Curio is almost always a good option. We're going to take the knee brace. And the reason why is because permanently gaining extra max HP every time you start a fight with a person is really good. We're going to roll out of this. We'll take the claws because we need a weapon to start with. And the junkyard repair bot is not a bad item at all. Of these three, we're going to... Pyro goes to a burn build. Fanged Inglet has the chance of giving us crit. Banana Bell goes well for just health and shield. We're going to go with the Fanged Inglet. And we're going to hope that we get a skill out of it, the Deadly Eye. That, or maybe a Fang, because the claws aren't bad, but they're not good either. Now, I want to let you know in advance, everything except the venomous snake you can kill with nothing on your board. Now, I can guarantee winning against this with more than nothing on my board because I've got healing, but in particular, you wouldn't want an item on your board that does nothing. Like, if you go up against, in particular, the Wasp, like the Wasp Warrior looking guy, but all you have on your board is like a Honing Steel, slowing that can make you lose the game. We got the Fang, that's good. So we're actually going to run that in place of the claws and sell the claws immediately. And we're going to go to the loot chest here. We're going to get an early skill, extra shielding, that could be good later. Getting the free skill from that is almost always a good idea in my experience. Let's go see if we can pick up any interesting weapons. Shovel, you always want to pick up. Because what Shovel does... Switchblade isn't bad.
Fight alongside you.
Revolver isn't bad. We're not going to put those on our board right now. We're going to put them on there when we get room. The reason why we picked up the shovel is because you see at the start of each day, get a small item from any hero. That is very much an item that just sits in your backpack and gives you extra items over time. The items will be of the rarity of the shovel, so upgrading the shovel will give you better items. They slow us immediately. Okay. They don't have any healing. We do, so I think we're going to win this just because we have heals, which will put us in the lead. Junkyard Repair Bot is just really strong in the first couple days. Only the first couple days, though. We're gonna sell it soon. And in particular, we're probably gonna sell it once we get another healing item because it'll give that healing item an extra 5 heal, which won't hurt at all. But you see, we've got a 40 health lead going into the Sandstorm, which means we are going to win at the Sandstorm.
Next time, boys, less blunder.
Went down to a 20 health lead because they also have 2 weapons, but it's perfectly fine. And that's winning day 1. You'll note we have 350 HP now because we had the knee brace on the board. We're going to go Lost Crate again. We're going to get the skill. Weapons have extra damage for each ammo you have in play. Now, ammo is not a terrible build. Of these, we definitely want extra 10 damage on each weapon. That is probably going to fall off late, but at least for now it's really good. Marbles. 1 second. The marbles never charge anymore, they just slow more. Now, slowing is not a bad thing. In fact, there are some quite powerful slow builds, but at least for right now, we're not going to go for that. We're going to go here, we're going to upgrade our shovel, and we're actually going to pick up this double barrel. And the reason why is double barrel is quite powerful if you can find a way to reload it. We currently have no reload method, so we're just going to have the switchblade in the middle here. And the reason we have the switchblade is because adjacent weapons gain damage whenever you use them. So Fang and Revolver, every time we use them, they'll get stronger. We're going to take the Giant Mosquito here because we're still not super strong. And this is a very easy fight. As you can see, they are getting just completely eviscerated. And the reason why is because, well, they do only 8 damage every 6 seconds, because this only attacks when they slow.
Was that even a battle?
We got the Amber out of
Maybe a
it.
skirmish.
Amber isn't a bad item at all. And in fact, you'll note we have 2 slow items now. I'm going to hold on to those because there's a chance that we end up in a slow build, which will mean this is worthless as a tutorial. We're also going to hold on to the med kit for an eventual heal item. We can't really afford anything right now, so what we're going to do is take the extra XP because we have a friend. The Junkyard Repair Bot is a friend. A lot of people, including myself, often forget about that, but the Junkyard Repair Bot is a friend.
My fight
We're going
isn't
to
with
get
you,
an extra 100
but if
HP
you
at the end of
insist.
this fight. So at the very least for right now, you'll see we have a 100 HP lead. They will poison and heal. Now, I don't know if we win this one. They're actually quite in a good spot. But we scale at a decent clip, so they scale as well. I think our extra 100 HP might be what wins the day for us. Because they're down to 160 and whatnot. We heal up some, but we continue to damage them. No, we lose this. See, them having 2 healing items, especially healing items that are out of sync, was what won it there. Because you'll note that if you have healing items going off at the same time, you can only heal up to your max HP. If you alternate the time, they tend to be a lot stronger. Silencer. Silencer can be quite strong for 1-weapon builds. We are not running a 1-weapon build right now. Bandages aren't bad at all. In fact, I think we sell Junkyard Repair Bot to buff them up, and we're going to run bandages now. We're also going to put the double barrel on the field, because at least for right now, it's burst damage.
We take pride in our
And I'm
restoration.
going to do something a bit weird here. I'm going to upgrade the knee brace
Come on.
so that now it'll give us 200 HP every single time we fight a player. Let's look at the non-weapon items, see what we've got. Dock lines.
For the good of all.
Dock lines are really good. They are really, really good. Powder horn is really, really good. Because with powder horn, we officially have a reload method. We're going to put that away and use that right there. So now we can reload it. In fact, I think I'm going to sell that. I don't think I'm coming back to it. But yeah, the double barrel now has the ability to reload. Which means I think we can take the eccentric Ether White. Especially because we have healing and we have shield. Not a lot of either one, if we're being perfectly honest. But enough. Enough that we can do something interesting with it. You'll note that the double barrel, because it goes off twice every single time that it attacks, you can tell by the times 2 right there under the multicast, it is benefiting twice as much from the switchblade. So double barrel and switchblade are actually a pretty dang good combination.
Power outage!
Anything with multicast benefits significantly more from damage buffs of any type. We're going to go ahead and toss that immediately. What we really want...
I would never.
I would really actually love to get a proboscis because I love going slow build. Butterfly swords are occasionally interesting.
If you want
Not in
something
this case,
big
though.
and ugly, go see Pole.
Lost crate, we take the free skill. Extra 20 damage on the double
Waiting to be
barrel.
filled.
And other than that, we're going to go ahead, we're going to upgrade Powder Flask because that'll make it reload
Now
2.
this will inspire the crew. Go ahead.
If you want to know what my
Underestimate
dream
me.
build is,
It makes
it's
this more fun.
proboscis,
I may be young
but
for a captain,
also
but I've seen my share of
a
storms.
heavy weather glass and a rainbow potion. That combination is just disgustingly good. Now, we have a significant amount of HP for this early in the game. However, they have a burst build. They have a burst ammunition build, and I think that
Bravery
wins,
without
yeah.
strength is a sword without a blade.
There we go. Now, we did get a cannonball, but I don't think the cannonball is going to have any value for us, so I'm going to toss it. We are going to take a slow item here. We're not going to use electric eels. Let me double check real quick. The electric eels charge up to 3 seconds whenever your opponent uses an item with upgrades. Now, that could be pretty decent, but ultimately, I think we'd want the proboscis more. Curio can sell the proboscis. He's the only merchant that I think can. We are going to pick up the makeshift barricade.
Clean up the bazaar.
Let's re-roll this. Proboscis. Damn it. Okay. We're going to pick up that because it'll increase the value of all our items. And we're going to pick up the med kit to buff up bandages, because bandages are actually not bad at all. And we'll pick up the Sunderer. And this is a bit of a weird play, but I'm going to throw the Sunderer in purely for the utility of killing shields. We're also going to buy and sell the utility boots for the extra 1% crit. Yeah. Before I forget, though, I'm going to put the marbles down here, and I'm going to sell the makeshift barricade to buff them up. And then I'm going to put them right... No, I'm going to put down the amber. And the amber is going to give us a little bit of extra slowing. Now, right here, I don't think we can take the prince. I don't think we can take the retiree. We'll take the boiler room brawler. Ideally, we would have been able to take the strongest fight, but we're still lacking a little bit. But we will get there. We have a lot of HP. That's our biggest bonus right now, is we have an absurd amount of hit points for where we are, thanks to the knee brace. The knee brace alone has given us like 400 hit points.
Anyway, I've got to get back to work.
We're still only getting 100 HP every time we level up. Energy potion, though. That'll be good late. Let's study here, get ourselves another level up.
Store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
And we get some skills here. We reroll these. Charge your items 2 seconds when the enemy falls below half HP is actually really solid. We're going to go ahead and go down the mountain pass. Now, down the mountain pass, you have the option to gain extra XP, you can gain extra gold, you can gain extra income, which is the second best option here, but the best option is escorting the convoy, because you get either a fight, an item, or free XP. We got a fight. And the reason you want the fight, the big reason you want the fight, is because of the XP the fight gives. This fight will give us 3 XP, right? You can see it right there, the 3 blue hexagons, 3 experience points. Extra XP is insanely good. Now, they are out of shields now. The question is if we can kill them before they become unstoppable. And I think the answer is going to be yes, but I think it's going to be a little bit closer than I would have liked. And there it goes. Okay. So from them, honestly, there's not much we could even want. Like, Bulldozer is probably one of the worst things that we could have gotten as well. We're going to sell that immediately. We really just want proboscis.
We're out to dethrone
Proboscis
king,
or
not to
tripwire.
squabble with nobody.
Tripwire would be kind of nuts. Tripwire is just really powerful right now. Now, they have pickpocket, so they gain 3 extra gold at the start of every fight, and it's a gold pickpocket, so they risked it with a gold skill. Now, them having sub, especially a submarine that is that juiced up, is really frightening, and I don't know that we win this. However, we are definitely going to get at least 200 HP out of the deal, which is not a bad deal whatsoever, if you ask me. We're losing a lot of prestige early, which really sucks, but it is survivable because now we have 1350 XP. HP, not XP. 1350 HP is nothing to turn up your nose at.
People here look so...
Now, a shielded captain's wheel isn't too bad of a choice either, but I think we re-roll here and hope. We got a shielded ambergris, which is an intriguing choice, but I think is a no. We will not pick up the barrel either.
No armor? You're so brave.
Now, the skills could be quite good. Inexorable is an S-tier skill, especially when you get it early. We're going to take Mod Squad here because we already proved that we could beat it. And if we take Mod Squad, then we get the most XP possible. We actually have more HP than they do at this point because of Knee Brace. I made this whole video about how Knee Brace was OP. I feel like people just didn't recognize that. Nobody watched that video. And as a result, I'm still the only one who does it. The only one who carries and upgrades Knee Brace just to become an absolute juggernaut tank. Now, eventually, Knee Brace does fall off. I will be the first to admit that. But at least right now, we are riding it. I still don't want Bomb Squad. Still don't want Bomb Squad. Okay, silver tier weapon, loot, or item. We'll take a silver tier item, and we get a catfish. That catfish is catfishing me. Small weapon, work at the docks. Let's work at the docks and get a weapon. Butterfly swords are trash. We can get the free skill from the Lost Crate again. And from it, we get strength, which upgrades our existing skill, which isn't bad at all. Now, we might lose again.
Legend on
What
Lago.
we really want Tripwire, we really want Proboscis. If we want to make the slow build work. If we don't want to make the slow build work, they have a shiny fang. That's actually really impressive. If we don't care about the slow build, we could always go for Weatherglass. We could actually even drop the double barrel and instead go for a haste build. There's a lot of different paths that we could take right now with what we have in our bag. But each one requires one extra piece. And if that piece shows up, we pivot. If it doesn't show up, we're just going to continue on as we are. We are going to check with pole.
Just straight boulders. This is more fun.
Lighthouse. We're definitely throwing away the holsters. Lighthouse is intriguing as all get out, but we don't have tripwire. Tripwire is what would make it viable. Flagship is interesting, especially because we already have a tool and ammo lined up, and there's a property right there, but we don't have a friend. And ultimately, I find flagship builds a bit boring, so we're not going to go there. Small items. What do you got for me?
You can't afford it.
Lighter. I think I pass on it. Jete. Or Jit. I don't know how to pronounce it. That is intriguing as all get out. In fact,
Remember,
I think I'm going to pick
diamonds
it
come in
up.
small boxes.
And the reason, I'm going to try to pivot. I'm going to try a pivot. And the pivot I'm about to try is just Slow City. We're going to try for Slow City. We're going to do this. We're going to throw out the silencer. And we're going to take out the knee brace for a moment and throw down dock lines. And we're going to see how this goes. Upgrade a silver tier or lower item. Now, the silver tier item we will actually upgrade here is the energy potion.
The cleaner the blade, the quicker
Now
the fight.
we have perma haste. I cannot fight the Lich. Nobody can fight the Lich. The Lich is immortal. No one has ever beaten the Lich. We're taking the Foreman. The Foreman has some very interesting options, but I don't think any of them would fit our build. I do think what we're going to end up doing, funnily enough, is we're going to drop the Fang and put the knee brace back into the next player fight. But you can see our Jeet, I'm going to pronounce it a different way every single time. Our Jeet was gaining a lot of damage there. Crane is interesting, but not for us. In fact, I think I'm going to sell the Fang and just throw the knee brace back in. And I think I'm even going to sell the Switchblade to get the bandages back. I'm going to sell the double barrel. We're going to stick with this. Non-weapon items.
no weapons?
Mostly what we're looking for here
Leave
are
with
upgrades
big bargains.
to our
I feel
existing
like that
items.
decision comes from a negative place.
We really want to find Curio. That's what we really want to do. But we're going to go Bazaar Con. We're going to get the extra XP from it. XP is insanely good in this game. Now, this
We're out to
person,
dethrone a king,
I'm going to double
not to
check, but I don't
squabble
think
with
they've
nobody.
lost yet. No, they have lost. They're actually only slightly better than we are. They have a Lang Zhan. Lang Zhan is strong. Lang Zhan is very strong if you get it early. They clearly did. But we should have the HP to tank it. Again, thank you, knee brace. Holy! That crit just ruined us. If they hadn't crit there, we would have won that. But as it is, we have 2,650 HP. We get some slow skills. Don't think any of these are what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Slow and steady. Every time we slow, our weapons gain more damage. Now we go to Kev's armory here, not because we want an armor item, but because sometimes he sells armor enchanted other items.
Are you sure? Very
I'm very sure.
soft.
I know I'm soft.
Send
We're
me
gonna
your
go
huge items.
here
Price,
to
don't
Quixel and still not get anything
Did you
good.
know sail and fail rhyme? Sail, fail, fail, sail.
We're gonna go Thug here. And the reason we're gonna go Thug,
And nobody
we
gets
could
hurt.
get a Bonk from it. Bonk would actually be really good. But we could also get Spices. We could also get Improvised Bludgeon. Improvised Bludgeon we're particularly looking for. This guy just has so many good items. And we have double his HP because of the knee brace. Knee brace is just insanely strong. Like, I don't think anybody really understands how powerful
Blame me
knee
for trying
brace
to
is.
survive.
We got Anchor. Probably one of the most useless. I didn't realize we got the Fire Potion. As neat as that is, I don't think we can make good use of it. We're gonna go to the docks. We're gonna go for a weapon. We got a spiky shield. We're not going to be using that. As interesting as it is, we're not using it. We're gonna get a free haste item here, and it's holsters. Holsters, they can be good. They're good for kickstarting, but I personally can't give up the board
I
space
may
for
be
them.
young for a
I never
captain,
find a good use
but I've
for them.
seen my share of storms.
Here, though, they have a mega poison build, but it's also very haste reliant. Our build also is very haste reliant, but we do a lot of slowing, and slowing counters haste completely. So we are going to probably beat them pretty badly because, yeah, they didn't even get us below 2,000 HP. We are just monstrously tanky. We are absolutely monstrously tanky right now. 3,250 HP. Give me a silver tier item. Coral armor. Now you'll note our money is really stacking up. That extra 3 income at the start is carrying. We're gonna sell the bottled lightning. And
So
tox
fast,
clocks.
I'm
What do you
living in
got?
the future. No, I won't tell you what happens.
Lighthouse again. Fishing net. Fishing net is almost interesting. Dock lines upgrade. Yes, give me that. Illusoray would almost be interesting if we had friends, right? But we don't have friends in this build. And if we were going to replace anything, we'd be replacing bandages and knee brace, and we'd want a tripwire. The cult trading health for power. We should really keep relying on our tankiness.
Nothing huge. All about moderation.
Astrolabe is interesting if we didn't already have permahaste. Star chart. Diamond star chart is intriguing. And you know what? I'm going to pick it up.
Delivery's
And I'm actually going to pick it up
the
mostly because we have the bank to afford it. Burninator bot, I believe we could take. Especially because we have significantly more HP and we want the pylon. We really want the pylon. We get pylon, we are off to the races. Because pylon turns our slows into hastes. And turning our slows into hastes is really good. Because it also, well, slows. In fact, and let me go ahead and double check this real quick. Yeah, if you enchant it with something like shielded or freeze in particular, freeze enchanting the pylon would make it so slowing also freezes. First 5 times you slow charge a burn item, that's kind of useless, but we'll take it anyway, I guess. Let's go
Hello.
Barcoon here.
I mean, welcome to my business.
Lighthouse is just showing up all over the place. When you slow charge this 2 item, how does Lighthouse enchant? It gets more damage and burn as you level it up. No, it just gets more burn as you level it up. Icy, turbo, shield, restorative, toxic, shiny.
Take your time. We orcs respect patience.
I'm going to pick it up. And I'm not going to put it on the board immediately. At this point, we're holding on to it on the off chance. What we'd replace is Sunder, Jit, and bandages, probably. Because everything else, we'd probably keep Jit and drop knee brace. But I'm not dropping knee brace yet. It's too good.
So,
Powder flask. Pistol sword is OP on an ammo build, but we don't have an ammo build right now. There's a level up, crit effects, or just enchant an item. Do we go full tank? I think we go full tank for the funny, because there's only one way knee brace can be enchanted. Shiny. And now this will give us 400 max HP every single fight. We are officially knee brace gaming. We're never dropping it.
But if you
That is
insist,
officially a permanent part of our build now.
People believe in peace.
Because we officially have almost as much HP as a pig. We have almost as much HP as a pig. pigs are the HP characters. We have almost as much HP as a pig. Pig's the HP character. They're built for HP, and we almost beat them. Unfortunately, we are going to lose because Fixer Upper is OP, which really sucks. But we just got 400 extra HP, and we got an enchantment because we're on Death's Door. Which means, of course, we get the long, fancy animation, Fate's Crossroads, Haste. Hold on. We don't want haste.
Space
We do
is
want to
my
enchant an
canvas,
item, though.
and time is my paint.
Amber marbles. How do amber and marbles enchant? Amber just has the standard enchantment. Marbles also just have the standard enchantments. So they've got nothing special going on. What about powder horn? Powder flask. When you use an ammo item to the right of it, has some stuff. Other than that, it's just... yeah. Okay. Let's do dock lines. That's actually really sick. Heavy dock line. Slow 3 items for 8 seconds. We'll take a chance on a rare event.
Ice quiets all noise, stills all
Hello
violence.
there.
Ice is peace.
Hello. Weatherglass. Iceberg. You know what? We're never getting rid of knee brace now. We sell lighthouse, sell star chart. We're buying the
Snow
iceberg.
bring quiet to your enemies.
And the reason we're buying the iceberg is because we're using the iceberg. We drop marbles, we drop sunderer, we drop bandages. Because we are going to iceberg game. We're going to hold on to these in case it doesn't work out. But iceberg, if we can get this enchanted, it's going to annihilate.
My battle days are over.
What do you have?
Weapons crave more.
Obsidian Arbalist is intriguing, but I don't...
To bury that last treasure.
I can't afford it anyway.
Respect new food, but bare hands are not enough.
Death Knight Reaper. Now, we stand a serious chance of losing to the Death Knight Reaper because he does a lot of damage to us. 1/3 of your enemy's max HP. My max HP is 4100. You should not have 2753 damage. Oh, your lifesteal weapons have double damage from the Runic Great Axe. Everything's at least permanently slowed, but I don't know that we're going to deal enough damage to win this. We might. If it wasn't for that freeze. Yes, okay. We win these. Runic Great Axe is... that's actually kind of nuts. Okay. Desperate Cleanse is going to be really good. Freeze skills.
Absolute zero, atoms don't move at all. Is that slow enough for you?
Reroll that. When you freeze, your weapons gain 10 damage. Yes.
I found out you've been slowing the Tower District traffic.
Lost and found. Catfish. We're gonna sell catfish. And let's go Bazaar Con. Gain some XP. And Dense Macabre. I know how to pronounce that one.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
Sorry,
It makes
Dance
this more
Macabre.
fun.
It's French. Macabre is French. We have more health than the pig. 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 And now we start freezing everything. They have a lot of regen, which ain't the greatest. But at the same time, with how much we're freezing stuff and how much we're scaling on damage, to be fair, they're also scaling with the damage on the solar farm, but they're actually healing a lot. I think we lose this one. I think this is run end. Yeah, that's run. Oh, well. That's a 3-win run. So, about me making this a Vanessa tutorial.
No defeat
no,
can take
no,
that
it's
from
not.
me.
This is not how you play Vanessa, clearly. But, hey. It was on the brink of something interesting. It just didn't get there. Alright, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and peace.